We've done it the odd time in Europe, of course, against the brilliant teams. But Arsenal would make you think that way and going, we need to get extra cover in there, particularly people who were good enough to pick us off.
I think that Arsenal team from so I think you won the league in 2002. I think United won it in 2003. And I'll be honest, I think you was probably, I don't know if you look at it, maybe you threw it away that season, then you've done the Invincibles in 2004. All the teams we played against, or I played against, even in Europe, I think that 2 or 3 year period there for Arsenal was the most difficult, well, the toughest team I'd ever played against. And I've always said this, you said before about how big the team were. Probably the only team I've stood in the tunnel and made you feel smaller in the tunnel. You were actually like, you just look across and think, wow, the quality of players. Like I always think about Bergkamp. Bergkamp was like 6'2", his shoulders were like that, and he was supposed to be like the silky fella. You know, do you know what I mean? And it's the only thing I remember it for 2 or 3 seasons I played against Arsenal, and it affected me mentally. You know, sort of, you're up against Henry physically in the tunnel. So even if you play United, you know they're better than you, but you still think, okay, we can do this, and we can maybe find a way to nick the game. We might play in the counter attack, or we can nullify them there. The Arsenal team,
and you know what they are as well, Jamie?
The pace. The pace.
People underestimate. I know we'll highlight it now, but they're players who fucking run. I mean, really run. So even when you squeeze up the pitch or whatever, they had players who had a good mix. We talk about the physicality all day, but they had quality to go with it. But the pace was
the pace of
Overmars and Henry.